Have you ever wondered what the 40 under 40 most successful people on Forbes did to get there? Perhaps they might have found a shortcut to success, but they aren't telling the rest of us. To clear that doubt, let me assure you that there's no shortcut when it comes to success. You just have to follow the tried and tested steps to get there. Such bold steps require you to be unlike the others. That's why I've come up with a list of some of the bold moves and steps that in the long term will guarantee success. So, grab a notebook, because you'll need to write some of these down. But before we get into the video, welcome to Practical Wisdom. And on this channel, I share lessons, tips, and experiences that will elevate your life and hopefully lead to a more fulfilling one. So if you're new here, do join me and show some support by liking and subscribing to this channel. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Exploit your unique skills and become an expert on them. The only way you can guarantee yourself success is if you set yourself apart from every other person, and you do this by finding out some of the things you're good at and investing as much as possible in them. Look through history to find examples of exemplary people who treaded the journey that you seek. Learn how they climbed up the ladder to becoming successful in their careers or businesses. Once you've known the tricks of the trade, you'll need to follow those footsteps so that you can also achieve unimaginable success. Even though this form of success doesn't happen overnight, with time, your dreams will truly come true. 2. Cut back. We've all heard the stories of how big influential names have made major cutbacks on their spending to make it big. Most recently, in fact, is the closure of up to 600 Starbucks stores. I found it interesting, and there's a lesson to be learned here. You see, 600 is a lot of stores to close in a really short duration of time. But it was well worth it because these stores weren't meeting the revenue targets they were expected to. On the contrary, they were mostly located in areas that were already saturated with other Starbucks shops and didn't bring in enough profit to sustain them independently, making their closure the smartest, boldest move in the books. So, this got me thinking, if a business can close down so many shops, then why is it that making such cutbacks to our individual life seems so difficult to pull? Because a lot of us believe that our social status is dictated by how big our homes are, or how on-trend our clothes are, and how modern our car is. With such belief, you end up in this rat race trying to keep up with the Joneses, while you should instead be focusing on getting yourself ahead in life, without fear of how other people will perceive you. And that's the only true way to true success. 3. Save at least $100K. The secret source to successfully saving money is a mixture of self-discipline and patience. Usually, accumulating money over a given period to invest or spend without it running out can be difficult, but it's not impossible. Even though this move is in no way unique, very few people have any form of savings to their names. The bold move would be to hit the 100K mark on your savings. And you don't have to break your neck to achieve such a savings goal. You could start by sparing about $20 every other day, and when things are looking good, put in $100 or more. Eventually, this small change will add up to $100K, and then you'll have no excuse for not starting that business you've been raving about all along. However, many people don't even have an emergency savings account to their name. This is because they are short-sighted and don't see how a savings account would impact their lives for the better. Others prefer to live by the slogan YOLO, which isn't a good influence on the youth, and not to mention your finances. 4. Do what others are afraid to do. Fear is the silent enemy that paralyzes your success and dreams. The fear of failure, or the fear of what others will think, will dim your capabilities. The greatest skill you can master is being unafraid no matter what. You can use different methods to reach this goal, but you must find a way to refrain from self-sabotaging. That's what fear makes you do. For example, you may have a good business idea, but you quickly dismiss it and don't even take the time to think it through. Because your idea is new and innovative, none of the people in business today have done it, which makes you afraid that it will fail or that you're taking the wrong path. But take a second and ask yourself this: how do you know all that when you haven't even tried it yet? So stop being a follower and maybe try being a leader for once. You never know. You might end up creating something outstanding. 5. Taking care of your health. Doctors, who know a lot about our bodies and medicine, and when it comes to the slogan, health is wealth, we better agree with them. After all, no matter how much free time you have, or whatever amount of money you have to your name, they're all useless if you don't have a good bill of health. If you're still relatively young, you're one of the luckiest to be hearing this advice, so pay keen attention. I hope you're taking measures to ensure you have a clean bill of health. That means that you must find time every week to work out. Some scientists recommend at least 30 minutes every single day, but I believe it's important to work around your schedule and make it work for you. Also, take your supplements, avoid stress, and cut off junk food as much as possible. At least once a year, you should have a full body checkup done to ensure everything is working as it should. It's a bold move towards your success, because you can only work as hard as your body lets you. And a weak and sick body will slow you down and empty your pockets faster than you can say, "God help me." And even though not many people are into this kind of thing, I urge you to embrace true wellness and find out exactly how much your body can take. 6. Be the best version of yourself. The only way brands have been able to make a name for themselves and keep up with society is by first believing in themselves. Secondly, brands are always open to redefining themselves, changing, and embracing new ways of life in their consumers, meaning that the secret to your success might lie within yourself. Remember that wise saying that if you don't like where you are, move. You're not a tree. At the back of your mind, let those words echo to you, because that's the only way you can stand out from all the rest. 7. Buy and develop that property. One way the rich keep getting richer is by developing old property. If you have a large savings account, you could take out part of it and purchase a piece of property that has the potential to make good money after it has been revamped. Then find contractors and create something out of it that no one will ever believe. The before and after picture. This process will teach you to have confidence in yourself, in addition to showing you that things can be built from the ground up any day. After you've fixed up the place and are certain that everything in it is running smoothly, you put it up in the market and sell it to the highest bidder or whoever you'd like. You might even discover your hidden passion for design. 8. Build a portfolio of stocks and shares. To become rich, it's not such a bad idea to fake it till you make it. So what exactly do the rich do that should be copied? Well, for the rich, rather than just investing in different stocks here and there, they take their time to build a portfolio of these investments. That's why they're always ahead and know when to take out their investments and jump ship before the ship sinks. Another psychological benefit of creating this habit is that you'll know that your investments are long-term investments, which will lead you to do more research and make better choices beforehand. This bold move will move you closer to wealth than you ever thought possible, because in the long run, property, stocks, and shares mostly turn into profit. To summarize all this, you have to realize that the small habits you do every single day will change your life. So, wake up tomorrow, make your bed, keep at it for the next 2 years, and notice what an impact it will have on your life. Maybe then you'll stop believing in fairy tales and make bold moves like these ones to find out your true success. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.